cats. Anyway, doesn't matter. The second the door opens, and I'm face to face with a real Russian gangster with the wife beater and the tattoos, with the track pants and the cigarette, and he looks me up and down and just goes, "Shto!" I fucking panicked. And everything I planned on saying flooded out of my head, and all I said to him in Russian in his doorway was, "I am the machine." He started laughing hysterically, grabs me, walks me in a room full of 9 Russian gangsters, all drinking and smoking, and just goes, "Stop! Tell them what you said." Now I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm the machine!" They look at me, look at each other, and they're like, "Fuck it, it's the machine!" And I became the machine, and they fucking loved me. Because I ran shop to shop with them all night long, and all I knew how to say in their language was, "I'm the machine!" And I fucked cats. The guy that answered the door, his name was Igor. He was my best friend. We did everything together. We ran a pool hall scam, we stole a boat. And then one day, the whole class takes an overnight train trip to Moscow. And Igor tells me, he goes, "I can't go." I said, "Why not?" He goes, "Different mafia runs train, different mafia runs Moscow." I was like, "Well, what's that mean for me?" He's like, "Don't worry, I even set up banditi, they'll take care of you." Sure enough, we get to the train station, and he introduces me to my 2 new gangsters, Igor and Igor. He's like, "Guys, this is the machine. If you give the machine vodka, you'll have a great time." And the bigger the 2 Igors looks like a kid on Christmas. He's like, "Oh, I can't wait to play with the machine." He grabs me and he goes, "The machine sits in first class." I'm like, "That's what I'm fucking talking about." We go to first class. It is pimped out. There's booze, there's food, and here's the real gangster part. Second the train takes off out of the station, everyone that works on the train comes in to pay their respects. The fucking conductor walks in, rips off the stars and stripes to his shirt, places them in my lap, and goes, "This is a present for the machine." "It would be an honor to do a shot of vodka with the machine." I am 22 years old thinking, "Oh, these machine stories might have gotten out of control." We drink all the booze in an hour. Big Igor stands up. He goes, "Machine, we go to the bar cart to get more vodka." I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm in the mob. I'll do whatever the fuck I want." We roll to the bar cart like a big dick in a locker room. Just, not that I've ever been that guy, but I've seen it. Igor says to me in Russian, he goes, "Machine, go behind the bar and grab bread." In Russian, and I understood him. For a second, I'm like, I'm fucking learning. I'm learning the language my way, not through flashcards and textbooks, but by joining the mafia. I'm behind the bar like, "Igor, I know what you said." He's like, "Go for your machine. Can the machine find cheese?" And I was like, "See, cheese, I got it. Give me another one." He's like, "Grab vodka." I was like, "I already know that one. Give me another one." He's like, "Grab the money." I'm like, "Huh?" He goes, "Grab the fucking money." And I realized at that instant, we're robbing the bar cart. And I'm the one doing it, hooked on phonics style. I grab the shit, walk out, 2 of my classmates see me, and they're like, "Oh, you're in so much fucking trouble." We go back to our first class cabin, and within 5 minutes, the head chaperone of this train trip, not the whole trip, just this train trip, she was an English teacher who did not speak Russian. She swings our first class cabin door open with that liberal arts confidence. "This shit is fucking over. You're done, mister. Get up right now. How dare you?" Big Eagle looks at me, smiles, takes a big sip of vodka, spits it in her eyes, and goes, "No one talks to the machine like that." Shuts the door in her face and goes, "Fuck that bitch. This is Russia." He looks at me and he says, "Don't worry, machine. When it gets dark, we have a good time." I'm like, "What the fuck are we doing when it's dark?" Reaches into his pocket, pulls out a ring of keys, and he goes, "We're robbing the whole fucking train." Now, this is the most interesting part of this story, and I have told this story. I've heard it a lot. But this is I think this is the most fascinating part of the story. Oh. I'm burning up so much that I'm afraid to drink wine. Because I'm like, I'm just gonna get more gassy and throw up in my throat when I lay in bed tonight. That's what real men do. They throw up in their mouths when they sleep. It's good wine. It's a little sweet. I put this story on Facebook 4 years ago. I didn't think anyone was gonna see it, honestly. I told her about my special, no one watched my special, and I was like, I'll just put it on my Facebook. And then the first night, Leanne got in bed with me, and she goes, honey, I think your story's going viral. And I was like, no fucking way. She was like, 20,000 people saw it. I go, that's not a lot. She goes, no, I know, but 15,000 people shared it. And I go, you don't know how to work the internet. And the next morning, she pulled me up, woke me up, and she had her phone out. She goes, don't know how to work the internet? 3 million people saw your story last night, dickhead. And I was like, what the fuck? I tracked this story, go from 3 million to 5 million, to 7 million to 9 million, to 20 million to 30 million. It's at 85 million right now across all platforms. And I had to figure out why that happened. Here's what I found out. So when you shared that story on your Facebook, whoever you did, and here, and by the way, thank you. You'll never know how grateful I am. That one little act of kindness changed my life forever.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. I love you more, sir. The way the algorithm worked at the time was that the first comment that would show up under the video on your page was the top comment from my page, the one that most people interacted with. The top comment from my page was left by a woman named Kristen Hudson. She lives in Minnesota. I know a lot about her now. Her comment read, I was in Bert Kreischer class. I was on this trip. This story is 100% true. He fucking robbed us. And then she tagged everyone in my class. Yeah, we robbed her. I robbed everyone. We robbed the whole train, and then we drank hard as fuck. We pulled into Moscow, 6 a.m., fucking wasted. Top 5 drunkest I've ever been in my life without throwing up. What's number 1, Bert? My wedding, great question. I got so drunk at my wedding, I went down on my wife that night in the bedroom and didn't realize she had tights on. I was down there for 30 minutes before I was like, are you wearing sliding shorts? I just gave up, put my lips around her entirely and went, Is this thing on? Pulled into Moscow wasted, 6 a.m., train stops, sun's up, door opens, same teacher, not mad. Right, curious. Leans in, looks at me and goes, I want to be the one to tell you they've alerted the police. And I look out and I see 2 cops talking to my whole class, they're in their pajamas, they're upset, they're robbed, I get it. Apparently they've never heard stitches get stitches. Big Igor is completely unfazed. He's like, don't worry, I speak to police for both of us. He goes out to the cop who's taking a fucking statement, grabs him by the arm, spins him around and just goes, fuck you! We fuck you in the mouth! We fuck you in the ass! I'm like, stop with the fucking we shit! I'm not fucking anybody, like I'll definitely hold him down, but I'm not gonna fuck him. Now the cop is just staring at me and I hear him bark out, which I don't even know what that means, but it doesn't sound like, you're okay, stay there! I walk to the cop, who's standing in front of the class I just robbed. Next to the gangster I robbed them with. All I'm thinking is, this isn't how I plan on spending my second junior year. I get 5 steps from the cop, looks impatient as fuck. He takes 2 big steps, grabs me by the arm, spins me away from my class, away from Igor, gets right in my face and goes, so, I understand you're the machine. Nice, tonight you party with us. I was like, excuse me? Tonight you party with us. Yes, do you like strip clubs? was like, fuck yeah, I like strip clubs. I go, wait, I'm not in trouble? And he gets so close to me, I can smell his morning cigarette, and he goes, no. Fuck that bitch, this is Rasta.